Hello, my gorgeous sunshines. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. I had to stop and think because I'm starting to lose track of my days now that we're in this holiday week. After Christmas, it's just a giant blur until after the first of the year. So yeah, I'm happy to be back in the saddle again. When I say I'm so glad Christmas is over with. We canceled Christmas this year at our house, and it was a little weird, but it was a very zen day. I didn't have to buy a bunch of gifts. And it's funny because my daughter, she called me. She actually went up and took Bean with her up to Rhode Island to visit my ex-husband and my other son and her other brothers and stuff. And so she called me and she's like, I'm over it. She's like, I'm tired of going into debt for Christmas. And I said, you know what? This is actually like the time that if I had to do it all over again, I would have given my kids experiences instead of gifts, because you don't really remember every gift that you got unless it was like the Barbie dream house that I got for like my seventh, around the 7-year-old mark or something like that. But realistically, the other fluff gifts that people rush out get last minute because you done forgot somebody or whatever, you know, that money could be spent on making a memory, a real live memory. So that's what we're doing from now on. So anyway, so today we have some concoction that I have made up, and it is a shrimp dish. It's a Korean shrimp dish with rice vermicelli, green onion, carrots, red peppers, sweet peppers, bok choy, mushrooms. What else did I put in this? Because I feel like, good Lord. Okay, when I say all my noodles, I should have rinsed these noodles after. They're just one giant glump now because I let it sit here to cool. Okay. Plus these noodles are really, really long. All right. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to sit here and break these little noodles apart. Mushrooms. What else did I put in here? Celery. I think that's it. Hope this ain't cooled off too much. Anyway, and then I put black bean paste, a little bit of soy sauce, some gochujang paste, and yeah. Okay, not it's just clumped up everywhere. Okay. See, this is when mukbangs go horribly wrong. I was rushing. I shouldn't have rushed. But I like these, the rice vermicelli noodles rather than the udon noodles. The udon noodles to me are a little bit heavier. And these are actually a lighter noodle, to me anyway. I could be wrong, you know? So I was going to make this an ASMR, but I was like, you know what? I feel like talking today. Everybody's gone. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of talking. And I know, like with the ASMR thing, some people are into it, some people are not. Some people are into certain things. Oh, and my beverage today is a Diet Coke. Not because I am trying to lose weight, but because that's all we had in the house. So I don't want any judgments like, oh, she got all them noodles and got the nerve enough to... Let's not do that. Let's not play that game with one another. It's what's handy. People drank up all the water in the house. They done drank up all the juice in the house. Yeah, and I don't drink tap water. So there's that. And actually, I hate Diet Pop. But it was this or beer. And I'm having something spicy. This is actually on the hot side. So, for me anyway. Yeah, so. All right, so anyway, so here we go. I get some of this on the fork. This, oh, I got sesame seeds and green onion chopped up on top too. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into this. I'm clearly not gonna eat this whole bowl of noodles, but you know, it was good for show, right? But anyway, I started to say about the ASMR thing. I got into the ASMR thing probably about 2 years ago. Not doing it, but watching it. And I found, okay, so it was this viral video of this woman eating Olive Garden, and she was like tapping on the bread and stuff like that. And I thought it was funny at the time. And so, you know, it was circulating and people were kind of making fun of her and stuff like that. Like, oh, I couldn't stand to go out with somebody that ate like that. And she is making entirely too much noise and blah, 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 blah. So I went a little further and found out who the person was. And so I went to her Facebook page, and it was ASMR The Chew. And so I was watching some of her other videos, and I was like, this is really calming. I don't know, watching her do the eating thing was really calming. And then she was doing the whisper talk too. So I was like, huh. So then she posted her YouTube channel. And at that time, I wasn't into YouTube at all. I should probably start eating, huh? Now, y'all ain't here to just hear me talk, story tell. Here we go. First bite. Okay, I'm going to try to show you guys without this falling off. Yeah. So I looked her up on YouTube, and I saw where she had a bunch of other videos. And I must have found her when she was relatively, like, kind of sort of just starting out. She was still doing the home thing, like what I'm doing, like with the backgrounds and she wasn't high tech with like green screen and stuff like that. So I started watching her videos and listening to her whisper talk. When I tell you, it was like listening to a book on tape. She has some of the most interesting stories. If you go back, it's ASMR The Chew. Go back and look at some of her older videos, because she's got a couple of channels, like a makeup channel now. You know, now she's gotten her subscribers up. And, you know, she's making a decent, that's how she makes her living now. But to hear her backstory, where she came from, it's amazing. It really is. And then, honey, when I tell you, she tell her whole family's business in a whisper. I know her family was like, I can't stand you. But I saw her sisters come on, sister and her nieces have come on the show with her. She's got like her daughter and her son. Her son's name is Dream, of all things. And her daughter's name is Nadine. Beautiful girl. Actually, really good looking kids. And I love it because they really take care of their mom. Like, they really look out for her. It's really cute to watch. She's had a really, really hard life. And rough childhood. But she tells all of that. I mean, she's very transparent. Very transparent. But really interesting. So anyway, that's what got me into the ASMR thing. And then I started learning more about it and checking out other people's channels. But I figured out that my favorite ASMR is whispering. Because if I want to go to sleep, I either listen to, I either listen to the no talking, just eating videos, and that'll put me to sleep. I don't know what that does to your brain. Or the whispering videos. I'm sorry, over here, I just got red bell pepper and some ranch. I don't know why I thought ranch dressing was going to complement this. I can assure you it does not. But anyway, my favorite videos, my favorite mukbang videos are usually the ones with just one person kind of talking, and more so getting, like, letting you get to know them, if that makes sense. I also watch Hungry Fat Chick a lot. She's another one that's been very transparent about her life growing up. Had a really rough upbringing. And she's just she is the sweetest, I don't know, aura, if that makes any sense. Now I wish I hadn't put all them peppers into that ranch dressing. But I'm not a quitter. But she's like, if you go back and watch her older videos, I'm just going to say this. If you are on YouTube to make fun of people or fat shame people or whatever it is that, you know, whatever it is that you feel makes you stand taller by standing on somebody else, you really need to examine what you're like. Really look at your life. If you're that full of hate and judgment, and I've seen some of the meanest things. And I'll tell y'all, I'm fat. Honey, in all my glory, I'm fat. I'm fat and I'm 50. And it is what it is. And if I decide to lose weight, then damn it, I'll lose weight. If I don't, it ain't nobody's affair but my own. So there's that. Don't y'all worry about my blood pressure. My cholesterol. My sugar. None of it. Yeah. So you can keep all that to yourself. But now if you're over here to spread joy and laughter and cut up with me, I'm all about that life, because we can turn up over here. When I say turn up, turn all the way up. So do y'all like how I bootlegged my microphone? I got a paper clip. Couldn't find a safety pin, so I paper clipped it so it doesn't slide gently into my bra again. That's been happening almost every video now. Yeah. This is my first meal of the day. So I have a $700 treadmill sitting in my basement that's been used 3 times. No, I'm not hanging clothes on it. I'm a professional. I folded it up to keep it so that I would keep it nice for when I'm actually for real going to use it. I bought it 3 years ago. So I don't make New Year's resolutions because I think that's stupid. But I do feel like I need to move more. I would like to get rid of these water wings. That's sexy, isn't it? That's sexy, isn't it? Yep. They're built-in life preservers. I should tell you that. I know, everybody don't get them. God thinks I'm special. So yeah. I gotta go pick up my daughter and Bean from the airport. They're being delivered back to me today. And I cannot wait. Because as much as that child gets on my last nerve, and I call my daughter Peter. That's not her government name. That's her family. Everybody's got a family name. Like Bean is clearly not Bean. But as much as my daughter is very, if she sees something wrong, she says it. And then she harps on it. But you know, I see her every day. I spend a lot of time with her every day. Like, you know, she gets off work. Usually she comes over here, she has dinner. Because I cook, you know, since I'm home during the day, I cook. And then we sit down, we have dinner together. And then she'll go back up to her house. But I've gotten so used to that routine. This was our first week apart since the baby was born. And I didn't get to see my Bean for a whole week. And I really missed her. Even though I got to see her on, you know, we would do FaceTime. But I miss my babies. So I've never been to Las Vegas. So she said next year, she wanted for us, instead of us giving each other Christmas presents, which I wasn't going to do anyway, because I'm canceling Christmas going forward. You know, it's too commercial. That she wants for, because all of their birthdays are in the winter, she wants for everybody, for us to have a family vacation and go to Las Vegas. And I'm like, that's great. I get to go to be the babysitter. And I'm fine with that because, you know, at this age, at about 8 o'clock, lights out. But so if anybody's watching this is suffering through the holidays with just being lonely, dealing with seasonal anxiety, I'm praying for you. Because, honey, I can't wait to get a good dose of sunshine to fix my mood. Been in a weird headspace. Not sad, not sad. It's weird, and I don't know what that's about. But I'll be glad when this little holiday thing is over with. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, 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 welcome. I'm usually much more upbeat than this, but it has looked like it's 7 o'clock in the evening all day long. Plus, I had insomnia really bad last night. That was delightful. So, I'm going through menopause, right? And this, I was not prepared mentally for I couldn't imagine having to get up and go to a job at this point, as much as I can't sleep. Like, I woke up last night, I think I went to sleep for, if I went to sleep for an hour, I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. At 3:30 in the morning, I thought it was a good idea to go fry myself a piece of chicken. Now, before you say it's more fat girl stuff, I already know that. I don't do that ever. And typically, I don't fry food. But I was watching somebody eat fried chicken on YouTube. I was like, oh, I was thawing that chicken out for tomorrow. I bet it's thawed now in the refrigerator. My husband woke me up this morning, about 10 o'clock this morning, because that's about when I went to sleep. He was like, were you up in the middle of the night frying chicken? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I had to play him like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I used canned mushrooms. I didn't have any fresh mushrooms to put in this. I will never do that again. Those are gross. Yeah. Not a bad dish, though. I should have got a backup drink. I have got to get a better setup. Because I can see, like, this little chair. There's so much stuff in here. This little chair over here is just holding the backdrop back against the wall. And then, like, you can always see the little edge over here on this side. It's very bootleg. Very, very bootleg. I hope that y'all don't come here for special effects. Because I don't know how soon those are going to come. Okay, I'm going to say that the best thing in this dish is the shrimp. The shrimp and the peppers. The noodles, I should have rinsed them. I just drained them. I didn't actually rinse all the starch out of them. I should have done that. That's what this was going to be. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. I put baby bok choy in this. It's good. tell you another bigger mukbanger that I like. And I don't know their name because it's in Korean or it's in Chinese or something. But I know y'all see them on Facebook and any of the ASMR. They're really popular. It's that son and his dad and mom. What's his name? Hoi-san? Anyway. When I say those three devour some food, oh my goodness. But why is I like, okay, in the springtime, I want to get one of those giant cauldrons and cook outside on the porch. And then probably set fire to my porch. And then the house. Because I don't know what I'm doing and I don't read. And I told y'all I don't like to read instructions. I like to eyeball it. I don't know what that is. I was feeling really accomplished because I put together a whole TV stand last night, while my husband and I sat there and watched television. Because at first he was like, when I couldn't figure out which pole went where, he was like, is this the part where I come in and rescue you and put the rest of it together? And I was like, you know what? No, mister. Have a seat. I'm an intelligent woman. I can figure this out. And I did. And it turned out great. Yeah, these are banging by themselves. Not good with this. Just want to say that out loud. Anyway, I've had enough of this. I'm full. What do you guys got going on? It's Saturday. Did anybody do anything good? Is anybody an extreme couponer? I'm kind of into that. I just haven't been in like the last month or so. Are you guys going out tonight? Do you guys have plans for... Do you guys already have plans for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? So, one of my girlfriends, Jackie, she is every year for the last 3 years, she's done on New Year's Day, she has a good girlfriends luncheon or brunch, lunch, I guess. Yeah, it's considered lunch. Anyway, and it is the most positive, uplifting experience. You can bring your girlfriends. You know, anybody that wants to come can come. And we kind of go around the room, give everybody a little affirmation. You stand up and introduce yourself, and you say a little bit about yourself and what your plans are for the upcoming year. And everybody just gives you a lot of love and support and like kind of, you know, go get them, girl, that kind of thing. But she started this. She's an amazing woman, just like an absolutely amazing woman. And she started an organization for the girls of one of our creative and School for Creative and Performing Arts here in Cincinnati. Excuse me. And she's the founder of the Sisters of SCPA. And the work that she has done, I want to say they started with 7 girls. She started with something like 7 girls or something like that. Very small number. That might not be the exact number. She's grown to 120 girls now of every ethnicity, every religious background, every socioeconomic background. It's just been amazing. So shout out to her, for that. And the fact that she can still inspire grown women, because we're middle-aged, maybe a little bit past middle age now. What's the cutoff? What's the official cutoff till you're, you know, not middle-aged anymore? 65, 70, something like that? I don't know. Anyway, but I don't go out on New Year's Eve because I don't like crowds. I think I mentioned that before. I don't like crowds. I don't like driving when people have been drinking, and the odds of you running into somebody that's been drinking is pretty high on that night. And I just like to bring in the new year asleep. That's what I like to do because I'm in the bed. I don't watch a ball drop, nothing. When I say I have so disappointed my 17-year-old self, I did not see this coming. I did not see. There was a time when I would not have, oh my goodness, if I had to sit home on the weekend, you would have thought somebody was pulling out my eye teeth. And now to try to get me to leave the house, honey, look. I'm like, I am one of those people like, who's going to be there? How long does it last? Is it going to start on time? Because if you don't start on time, I don't want to be there for an extra hour and a half waiting on people to show up. And I pick and choose the events that I attend. Like, yeah. So anyway. So what y'all got going on? You got something interesting? Do you guys go out and party? Usually I cook something and we have a little something to drink on New Year's Day. I don't know how much of that I'm going to do this year. I'm going to talk to my daughter and see what she wants to do. Usually I do like a fish fry, and I do like crab legs, and we do a lot of shrimp around here because I love shrimp. And yeah, so that's it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. Yep. Anywho, I think I've talked your ear off enough today. And I thank you guys for tuning in. And feel free to leave me some comments down below. And if you are a mukbanger that's joining me here, make sure you say something in the comments and I'll come back over and I'll show you some love on your channel, because I like to make new friends. And we are all family here. Because like I said, your friends and family, you come into my home, we eat together, we laugh together. Okay, maybe not like that. But anyway, we hang out. We hang out together and we have a good time. And there's shenanigans. So, and there will be some shenanigans too, because now my daughter saw that, she saw the crab leg challenge, the crack, dip, and eat challenge, and now she wants to do it. So maybe I'll get to redeem my name, because that was so sad. That was a sad performance. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I'm a professional fat girl. I'm a professional. And that's the kind of performance I give. Like, I've never seen a crab leg before. Anyway. So I love you guys very much. And I hope that you guys, if you did celebrate Christmas, had a wonderful Christmas. If you were alone for Christmas, that's okay, because it's just another day. It's all right. We're going to redeem ourselves in 2020. Yeah. It's going to be nothing but uphill. Nothing but smooth sailing. I guess just nothing but downhill. Downhill is easier. I was thinking downhill is negative. Anywho, I'm rambling. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Please consider subscribing, commenting, and liking, because you talk to me, I talk back. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.